Good afternoon to you all and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. It's such a pleasure to practice with you. My name is Evalena. Sit tall, sit well, and you could be seated at your desk if you want to stay in your chair for this first portion here, absolutely, positively. But do pull yourself back a little bit just so you have a little space between your body and your screen. And then root down. I'm sitting here on the ground. This is a place that I choose to find my seat. But if you're on a chair, make sure that the soles of the feet are very clearly grounded. Your hands can rest very softly and gently on the top of your thighs. And we're just start with a breath practice. So sitting nice and tall, go ahead and take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in, your chin and your chest lift. That inhalation comes through your nose. And as you exhale, go ahead and drop your chin very softly. The exhalation comes through the mouth. And keep moving like that. So go slow. Inhale, rising up, lifting your gaze, lifting through the chest. You feel your belly. Deep breath in and exhale, exhale, and empty, 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 empty it out through your mouth. So finding your own pace and your own rhythm, going slow, filling up. Feeling the energy, the light come into your body. At the top, you might notice just a little bit of a pause there, a little bit of pause. You feel the front of your throat opening, and then very softly moving into that exhalation, emptying, 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 going to the bottom of this breath. Again, notice the pause. It's nice and soft and gentle. And keep flowing just like that. Inhaling, rising up, fill up. Full breath and empty, 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 empty through the mouth. Let's go up one more time. Inhaling, rising up. Breath filling you up, the whole of the body here. Opening, little pause at the top. And empty, 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 empty. Chin dropping down to your chest. That breath, you can soften your head and neck now. Just kind of move it from side to side, opening yourself up. The head can drop back. And just feel the energy here, getting into the back of the head and the neck. Breathful. That breath is called the breath of joy. So again, sitting nice and tall, you're rooted down on the ground. Lift your arms straight up into the sky. So we'll start with a little movement here. Turn and twist to the left. So you can rest your right hand on your thigh. Left hand can go back behind you. If you're in your chair, you might grab the back of the chair there and just turn and twist the body. And the breath flow in through your nose. Let's take it out through the nose now. So this is part of the mindfulness practice, right? Just awareness of your breath moving into your body. Can you notice as you breathe in, the body gets a little bit taller, more spacious. As you breathe out, staying in the twist, can you soften and release into that twist? Inhale, come back up to the center, reach your arms all the way up. You can move and swirl and twirl into your wrist a bit, and then it's turned to the right side, nice and slow. You can use your left hand pressing against your right thigh, your right hand back behind you. Again, grab the back of the chair if you're seated, and deep breathing in through your nose, right back out through your nose. Inhaling, filling up. Exhale, you move into that space that you create. Move into the space. The breath is quite powerful. Inhale, arms lift right back up to the sky. Movement of the hands and the wrists. You can take your arms out to the side and bend your elbows a bit here with your fingertips pointed down. So it's like the arms are in an upside down cactus here. Lift your chest a bit. And then go ahead and slip the hands back behind your body and interlace your fingers. Draw them together. Shrug your shoulders up. As you do that, your chest is lifted, your chin can lift, and then float yourself forward. So you're in a chair, you're just going right out over your thighs, you're on the ground, same thing here. The head can drop down and the arms can lift up towards the ceiling, right? All the while you're gently pulling your fingertips apart, and here you can shake the head yes and no. Just a little movement in the head and the neck. You can relax your jaw in this place. Use your core energy, feel your energy, and then gently rise back up, coming up and sitting nice and tall. Go ahead, take your arms out to the side, reach them up to the sky. A little swirl and twirl here. Again, go ahead and bend your elbows. Your fingertips are pointed down. The palm of your hands are facing towards the back, and there's a lot of flow of breath. Bring your hands back behind you. So if you've already done this with us, change the side, right? Change the other index finger is on top. So you're just changing up that grip a little bit. Open up your chest, drawing your shoulder blades together. Your chin can lift up, open up, and then feel that space here, drawing your shoulder blades together. And then again, it's a flow forward. You're hinging right out of your waist, coming out, coming out. Go ahead and drop the head as the arms lift up any amount. They might just be a few inches off of the back body. They may be all the way up to the sky. And breathe in and breathe out. Head and neck shake very softly, your mouth and jaw, using your breath. Go ahead and gently rise back up, rise back up. Sitting nice and tall in your seat or in your chair, go ahead and drop your chin and take some big rolls of the head and neck a lot here. Again, go to one side, the left ear to the left shoulder, the right ear to the right shoulder. Relax the jaw as you're here. We spend a lot of time forward, right, into our work, into our screens. This is a way of just kind of opening up and countering that. Put your fingertips very lightly on top of your shoulders and just swirl the shoulders one direction and the other direction. Beginning here, breathing, feel the light, the movement. Shake out your hands, your wrists, your arms. We're going to transition now so we can come to stand. You don't need any special props or anything here. A nice clear space is a good thing to have, right? Kind of just clearing out, just so you can take and move a little bit here. If you want to remove your shoes, if you have your shoes on, your socks, many of us are practicing here at our home, in our home. So get nice and comfortable here. Rooting the feet down and taking the feet so that they're hips distance. And a way to determine that is if you feel the bones right here at the front of your pelvis, the legs kind of track right down there, the thigh bone to the shin bone, all the way down. And then just gently, hands can be on your hips and lift up onto the balls of your feet, drop down onto your heels. You can bend your knees a bit here. Again, rooting down. And then once we found that grounded foundation, finding the energy to lift yourself right up and out. Bring your hands together, extend your index finger and thumb and wrap the other fingers, and then lift the arms all the way up. So big stretch here. Deep breathing and reach. You can pull your shoulders all the way up to your ears in this one. Engage your pelvic floor and then take the arms up and over to the left side. Big stretch through the whole side body. Bend your left knee a little bit. Bend the left knee. Let it get nice and soft and breathe in and breathe out. Good, come back up to the center. You're nice and tall, opening up. Let's go to the other side. Little bend in your knee there, opening. Feel the whole side of your body expanding, stretching. Good, come back up to the center. Release your hand, release the grip, and then go ahead, a little swirl and twirl into your hands. Let's take the feet out a little bit wider now. So not super wide, just a little bit wider. Put your hands onto the hips and go ahead and circle into your hips. Mindful breathing as you're doing this. Inhaling. Exhaling. We're going to bend the knees here. Put your hands on your thighs and we're going to start some standing cat and cow. So I'll turn to the side so you can see this. As you go forward, your tailbone is lifted, your collarbones are really open and spacious. And then exhaling, rounding chin to your chest. We began the practice with this breath of joy. You're looking up, the collarbones are nice and wide. As you empty, you round into your own body here. This is good here to just get the flow moving, right? Energy, again, we get kind of stagnant and when we're seated for a long time. You want that energy to be moving through the spine down into your legs. You can get playful in this. So we can take the right shoulder towards your left knee a bit as you bend pretty deeply in your knees and come back up. And then do the other side. You can really do what feels good. What you're doing here is coming into the body in a mindful way, right? So You can get curious. Oh, what's going on my right side? Maybe you feel a little tension or stress there. What's going on in your left side? Just notice that. Deep breath. Take a deep breath in, and then we're going to go into a forward bend. Let your arms dangle down. Let your head hang heavy. Breath full. Knees bent here. Again, that will protect and open that lower back, right? So opening yourself up. Knees are a little bit wide here. Breath in. Exhale a breath out through your mouth. Sway now. Stay in the forward bend, but sway the body. Let gravity help you here, right? Just stretching one side to the other side. We're going to take our right hand to our left shin, right hand to your left shin, and then twist. The left arm goes up to the sky. Your gaze might follow. Open up through the chest. The gaze might go right up to that top left hand. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Exhale, gently release. Let it all go. In through your nose. Out through your nose. Let's twist to the other side. Left hand, to the right leg, and then that right arm up to the sky, turning and twisting. You can send the gaze up if that feels good for your head and neck. Keep breathing deeply in and out. Exhale, gently release it all the way down. Again, gravity, feel the flow, the energy moving through your back body. Take a breath in through your nose this time and exhale it through your mouth. Press down into the ground, and then a slow journey coming up. Go slow as you're doing that. Keep your chin down as you rise up. Might be a little lightheaded here. Shrug your shoulders. You can bring your feet back to hips distance, right? So again, we determine that by these beautiful bones at the front of the pelvis. Just going to step forward a little bit. Make sure you have space to step back. So stepping the left foot back and out to the side. I moved my right foot forward just a little bit so I could square and even out your hips. So I have, again, my hands here at those hip points. Those hip points are pointed straight ahead. Let's take the arms to the back, interlacing your hands behind you. Shrug your shoulders. Open up. I'm going to first keep my front leg bent, right? So start to bend it wide and spacious as I'm here. Look up. Lean back. Open space, the whole front of the chest. Nice. You get a good stretch through the back leg, a good stretch through the front leg. Inhale, straighten that front leg, still lean back, and then flow forward, just a little hinge forward, right out of your hips, right out of your pelvis. The crown of the head is reaching forward. You can look down here though. See how much length you can get in through the spine. Tailbone in one direction, arms are still behind you. Take the arms out to the side now, like these big, beautiful wings, opening up. Exhale, your fingers will touch right in the center. Fingertips drop down, and then inhale, rise back up. Full breath. Exhale, fingertips drop. Nice, everybody. Welcome, entering. Deep breath in, fill up, and then exhale gently. Your head drops to your knee. Let your head go, and full breath here in a forward bend. And slowly, you're going to come up. Take your time to do that. Hands come onto your hips. Take your time, and then go ahead and heel toe your back foot in. Kind of moving. This is a intentional movement. It's a nice movement for the hips, a nice movement for the foot, right? Getting into the joints a bit. Swim around into your hips. You can sway your hips one direction and the other direction. Good. And then stand tall again, nice and tall. Deep breath. In and out. Put your hands on your hips. And this time it's the right foot that goes back. Be nice and spacious. The squaring in the hips. You have these beautiful hip points to inform you. I'm walking my left foot further forward a bit. Take your arms out to the side and then interlace. Change it up again. The opposite index fingers on top. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and then start to bend into that front left knee. I'm going to bend and widen it. I'm a little bit tighter on this side. Sometimes that leg tries to turn in. Keep opening, feel your shoulder blades. Try to relax the head and neck a bit here. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel the shoulder blades moving towards one another. Go ahead and straighten that left leg, that front leg. Straighten, and then we're going to flow forward. So this is designed to give you space in the hips. You can keep your hands back behind you. Nice space through the spine. Can you feel that? Both legs straight now. Crown of the head is reaching forward, tail is reaching back. Deep breathing, arms out to the side. So we have a lot of core strength to do that. And then exhale, your fingertips will come to touch at the bottom. And then inhale, rise back up. Big, beautiful wings. Exhale, going down. Inhaling, rising back up. One more time, exhaling the fingertips down. Use your breath, lift the arms out to the side, press into the legs, use your core, and then up you go. You're in an upright position. Putting your hands back to your hips, and then take your time. Again, this is intentional. I'm kind of heel toeing. It'll depend how much resistance you have there according to the surface that you're on. So just awakening the bottoms of the feet. Shrug your shoulders, shake it out, your arms. You can shake out your legs a bit here just to get the flow of energy. It's really what these movements, these yoga postures are meant to do, is to just awaken us a bit. Put your hands at your heart center. Take a moment to connect to your breath. Feel that breath coming in, nourishing the body, calming the body, the mind. Feel that breath going out. Maybe there's a little smile that comes out with that breath. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, lift up. Big stretch there, open up, you're tall and spacious. Exhale, bend your knees as you go forward. We're taking a forward bend, down you go, relax the upper body, the chest is relaxed here. Inhale, you can come up halfway, putting your hands on your shins so that you have this nice, long, spacious, open spine. Exhale, release right back down, press into the ground, and up you go, the arms lifting, your palms will meet right over your head. And then intentionally, you can bring the hands right here between the eyebrows, over your nose, to your mouth, and right here to your heart. Deep breathing. In and out. Good. I'm going to sit down now on a chair. We're going to do some hip stretches. You could do this on the ground as well, right? You could do this on the ground as well if you wish to be on the ground. On the chair, I'm seated towards the front of the chair. Make sure you're very stable here. If you have a moving chair, it might be a bit more challenging, right? Sitting on the edge of the chair. And I'm going to hug my right knee into my chest. Just give it a little bit of a stretch here, hug into your chest, and then interlace your hands behind that right leg and extend that leg forward and sit nice and tall. And then roll the ankle around one direction, the other direction. Slowly now, I'm going to release the interlace of the hands. I'm going to drop that leg down. The heel is down on the ground. The leg is straight, sitting nice and tall. Have my hands alongside my hips and sitting nice and tall here. Feel your shoulder blades together. And I'm just going to hinge forward a bit. You'll feel this. This is a wonderful stretch through the hamstring, up into the pelvis, and it goes all the way to your lower back. You might even take your left hand or your right hand and put it gently on your lower back as you pitch yourself forward and release here. Breathing in, breathing out. Fill the body with breath here. Fill the body with breath. Again, often in our sitting business, right, gently come up, the sciatic nerve gets a little bit confined, and this is a way that we can actually open that. Try it again. You can come up and then gently flow forward, breathing in and breathing out. I still have my right foot really flexed. That leg is nice and straight, and then gently come back up. You can bend the right knee, plant the sole of the foot on the ground. Let's do the left side. So the left knee comes in. Again, if you're on the ground, you can do the same thing. Your right foot will be bent. Knee comes into your chest. Interlace your hands back behind the thigh and then point and flex. Move that left ankle around. That's what I love about the practice of yoga. It's all the whole body mindfulness, right? Drop the heel of that left foot. Sit tall. Can you really sit tall? Bring your mindfulness, your awareness to your pelvis. Notice the pelvis is nice and neutral. It's not pushed back or pushing way forward. You're here, you're nice and tall, and then go ahead and hinge yourself forward. This time you put your left hand there, just gently on your lower back, and draw the energy. Let your head drop down. You can feel the stretch all the way. You can feel it through your calf muscle up into the hamstrings. It's a good quad stretch too. The front of your thigh is actually opening. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhaling, Exhaling, keep that left leg nice and straight and sit yourself right back up. And let's do it again. It might feel a little bit different. The body is very clever. It listens to our beautiful minds. And now you might have a little less resistance. You might be familiar, you're knowing what to expect. So let the head drop and you might get a nice, a little bit of a different feeling, a different stretch there. Open up and then gently rise back up. Nice, I got some tingling there in my hips. Using your breath, go ahead and shrug your shoulders. Let's take the feet out wide. So now if you're on the ground, same thing, the legs will just go out nice and wide here, opening up. You can play with the pelvis again. We'll pitch ourselves forward and back a bit, little undulation of your spine in this place, nice and full with your breath. Toes are turned out, reach your arms all the way up. And then we'll just do a little side bending here. Left elbow, left forearm goes on that left thigh and that right arm goes way up and over your ear here. Just stretching. You can look down for this one. And listen, we're going to go through the center. I'm going to take that right hand right to the center. And we're going to come out. The left forearm will be now, right forearm, sorry, will be on your right thigh. Take that left arm up and then sweep it up and over your ear, and breath is nice and full. You can look down. Breath is nice and full. You can look down. If you just joined us, yes, perfect. Take the arms and reach them up to the sky and bring your hands right here to your heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Deep breathing. Good. Put your hands on your thighs and work your legs back underneath you. And let's prepare for a little mindfulness moment of meditation. So choose your seat. Again, I'm going to choose my seat on the ground. You could sit tall in your chair. Today, if your seat might feel a little bit better, maybe you lean against the wall, or you want to take yourself to a softer kind of chair, a couch or something. Feel free to do that. It's about being comfortable and steady, right? This is very much part of this practice, is to find a place that you can be stable yet relaxed, right? Be stable yet relaxed. The pelvic floor is holding you up here, is holding you up. You put your hands down on your thighs, just massage the legs for a moment, whatever seat that you're in, and then go ahead and turn the palms up, and we'll take a mudra today of the thumb and the index fingers of both hands gently touching. It's called Gaya Mudra. It's an assistant for us. It helps us to find focus. You can drop your hands down, and also to help us to find stillness, right? Whoa. So as you're beginning here, as you're finding your way here to your seat, you can let your gaze get really soft, your eyes get really soft, and just notice the movement, right? The movement in your body, even as there's a stability here. Just notice the gentle movement, the movement of your breath. You might feel some tingling or sensation in the muscles, the bones, perhaps, just from our brief moment of movement. Just notice and feel. Bringing your attention fully and completely to your breath. Awareness. And this is the moment that, again, we kind of surrender into the steadiness, into the stillness. Letting go of any resistance to that and just allowing ourselves to be here, this beautiful moment, just as it is. Just as it is. Nothing to do and nowhere to go. Just arrive here. A strong, steady spine, and the rest of the body is relaxed. Shoulders are soft. Even the tips of your fingers, feel the softness there. Your hips are relaxed. The legs, nice and soft. You might feel, right, your seat, wherever it is, the soles of the feet on the ground, or the legs rooting down into the earth. And again, just letting go of any resistance just to this stillness, to this moment of awareness. Being here now. And as you continue to settle into this moment, you might become aware of some thoughts, maybe that are kind of trying to get your attention. Just notice and then let those thoughts move along. Just let them go. And then again, back to the awareness of this moment. Awareness. Aware of your breath now and breathing in calm and steadiness into the body, into the mind. As you exhale, soft and open, spacious, maybe a little smile. Appreciating this moment, this beautiful breath. Intentionally now deepen your breath. Let it flow in through your nose, filling up, filling up, filling up. A little pause at the top. Exhale it out through your nose, emptying, emptying, emptying. Again, just like that. Inhale, fill up through your nose, all the way to the top. And then as you release right out through your nose, emptying, 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 emptying. Inhale, feel up once more, all the way to the top. This time as you exhale, you can exhale through your mouth. Go ahead and bring your hands together in front of your heart. And as you release that breath, your chin dropping down to your chest. And just take a moment now, a moment to sit in gratitude for taking this opportunity, for participating in the practice, this mindful moment. Take a deep breath in. Again, exhale it through your mouth. Let it all go. Namaste to you all. Thank you so much for the privilege, the honor of guiding you through this mindfulness moment this afternoon. Enjoy your day. I wish you well. Thank you so much. If anyone has any questions or comments at all, please feel free. I'm glad you could join me today. Thank you so much. Take good care. Thank you.